Yeah, so like it's always cool when dope people get together and do dope things. Word to your mother. That damn John Moody, y'all. What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Sophia the Diva, and I'm back here again to do, oh my God, the next to last episode review of Southern Charm Season 1, Episode 7. It's all about the bunny, honey. Yeah, we just found out that it is going to be the season finale next week. I'm like, you're only giving us 8 episodes. I guess they were just testing it out to see would it really work for the Bravo audience. Anyway, always, each episode, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. But every episode so far, I've been able to get a little piece of John Moody's personality. That particular line he said tonight, because him and Gian, Tamica Lee's nemesis, they are going to be doing business together. He's going to be doing an art show during Jazz Festival. It seems like it's going to be pretty awesome. And Gian, which I call Gian with no edges, because I kind of, in my heart, I have a thing for Tamica. I kind of like Tamica. We here, girl. We hear us. Now, some of this stuff we're going to have to talk about, though, Tamica. So Gian is her nemesis. John is her friend. And, of course, Tamica feels like her nemesis is stealing her friends and dumping her husband for her friends. The episode opens with, I love Jeff Charleston. Him and this cute little, I think it's a Pomeranian that kind of has a bad eye, like it only has one eye, but it's the cutest little thing. Its name is Puff, and so they're on Snapchat together. Jeff and Puff Nasty, it was so cute. Reagan comes home, all the little dogs are just running and milling around. Like, people look at me crazy because, you know, people think that black people can't be in their pets like white people, but I'm here to tell you, I'm that girl that loves animals. I probably should have became a vet. I probably should have. But once I get on my financial feet, honey, y'all can come on down to Miss Sophia the Diva's farm where we would have goats and all types of animals just running around. Because I grew up in rural Mississippi for a time, so it's just something I'm kind of into. And I've always had a dog. I've had a dog since the day I came home from the hospital. My grandmother gave me a puppy that grew up with me, and he passed away when we were both 8. So it's the type of girl. But anyways, I just love I would love to probably hang out in their household because all these little dogs are just running around. It's so cute. But Reagan comes home for law school, and really, she's coming home because she wants to party. Jeff's a little disappointed about that, but that's okay. Let's have this little Easter celebration get together. Reagan is like cool, relaxed right now. You know, she decides she's going to cook up this whole meal. Like, she's going to have the party people come out, but she's going to cook. Her and her mom probably are going to be cooking all of this. I think her mom was involved in the kitchen stuff. Jeff and Justin are together shopping for the party, I believe, or having a discussion, and Justin basically tells him that law school is hell. I can tell you firsthand, law school is hell. I worked my butt off, and I'm not ashamed to say I was a C student. Actually, academically, I did my best semester, my last semester at a different school, which lets me know that stupid grading curve in my alma mater was a beast. And it wasn't even necessary. I could have been a B student. Anyway, it is very demanding because it's study, outline, study group. What is sleep? You really don't sleep. And then when you get up to your upper classes, you're able to work. I was working for the public defender's office. Saturdays, sometimes I would be in there like a freaking full-time job. Like, I would go in at like 9 a.m. and sometimes I would come out and it'd be dark outside. So law school can be very demanding and taxing. I never said that Reagan wasn't right that she needed a French Quarter apartment, but I'm just like Kelsey and Justin, you know, like, why wouldn't you just let your spouse come stay there? Because honestly, the commute was ridiculous. You need to be closer to your law school. And so they're going to be doing this party. Tamika's back is out again. Bless her heart. I've recommended Dr. Doskin to her in Long Beach. She can fly out there, you know, once a week and get her back cracked. Or have him come to you. He will travel sometimes. I know at one point he was, I don't know if he's still doing it, but He gonna send a letter. I told him, how impersonal is that, Dr. Dawson? Sent me a letter to my, I'm going to be taking off and going to be Janet Jackson's dancer's physical therapist. You're my physical therapist, okay? You're all of our physical therapists, but I understand you do what you gotta do. Her friend Susan comes over. We learned that her and Susan went to a private institution, which is kind of common in New Orleans. I know a lot of people that are, especially Black people, a lot of them ended up going to private institutions. I guess the public school system down there isn't all that great. But it was about 13 of them in the entire school, I guess. I was like, shit, just like me being in law school, it was about 10 of us. Susan feels as though Rainey is suffering from color dysmorphia based upon this family portrait that she did. I didn't see that. What I do find disturbing is that Tamica is aware of the hardships that her daughter is facing and doesn't want to take her out of the private school because her daughter is excelling academically. What's weird about that dynamic is that she was saying how she was made fun of and they talked about her hair, that she didn't belong, amongst other things. I also think we live in a different time because I think Tamica says she's 37 years old. I'm 41. I went to predominantly white public schools and excelled academically and never once felt out of place. Like, I'll be honest, Black kids made sure I knew I was Black. When I got to junior high, I was an Oreo. It's a different climate. It's the political climate. So honestly, if you can find another reputable private school that's diverse, that would be best for Rainey, at least until that man they say is our president is out of office and these racists can be quelched. I don't think it's healthy. I really don't. And Rainey, that explains now why her behavior is the way that it is. Also, I have a lot of respect for Susan on a different level because she thinks the way I do. She says, I don't like the term African American. I like to be called Black, but honestly, I don't understand why we can't just be American. I say that all the time because no other country in the world is like America where we have to differentiate by race. Irish American, Mexican American, African American. I'm American. I was born here. I was raised here. I'm American. You don't hear anybody talking about I'm British. I'm Black British or whatever. You don't ever hear people say that. I'm Black Australian. You don't hear that. Only in America. Think about it, people. Kelsey and Justin are out shopping for this party. Oh, Kelsey, girl, let me school you to the ways of not pressuring a man to marry you. Although I've never been married, I have been engaged. I was 21 at the time. No, I was 19, 20. But it will happen organically. They're in this flower shop. I think it's really cute that they bought him a bear, though, since Reagan's not there all the time. So they got him a bear so he can hold the bear at night. So they're in this shop, and Kelsey's like, oh, look at this, a bridal bouquet. Here, you hold it so you can see what it looks like. I'm like, why would he even hold a bridal bouquet, number one? And then she goes, at some point you're going to talk about it. No, you don't. Not if you don't want to. And if you want to still be in his life, you might want to just kill that. I can't tell you, I've seen a few marriages come apart because the women were very aggressive and adamant about how they wanted to marry these men. And in the end, the marriage fell apart 5 years in, and it's over. So, cool your ears, Kelsey. If you really want to be married to Justin and set yourself a time period. And if he hasn't met that milestone and you're not cool with it anymore, get out. Just get out of the situation. That's the best advice. The day of the party, Barry is doing what so many of us do. YouTube is amazing. He was trying to learn how to tie a bow tie through YouTube. Didn't seem to be working out too well. I didn't even get to see really what he had on. The day of the party, everything is going great. It looks like a lovely spread. The food looked delicious. Gian shows up. Well, damn. Reagan was like, when he said that he was going to be inviting someone, I thought it would be his flavor of the week. And I'm like, who's to say Gian ain't the flavor of the week? John might like an older woman. You never know. Tamica immediately freaks out. Oh my God, she's here. I'm just like, it's almost like in Family Guy, the monkey that jumps out of the closet all the time. That's what it's like. I'm like, Tamica, it is not that serious, okay? But Tamica feels some type of way, and part of the hype is the fact that Gian separated herself from Barry after him calling someone the F word, which is a slur in the gay community. Here's the thing with the whole Barry Gian thing. Gian is entitled to separate herself from Barry. Barry needs to understand that we live in a very politically correct climate, and it is very easy to lose friends and business associates behind it. You got to take this L. You can say you're sorry as many times as you want to, but the fact is that it's still out there. And because Gian is a businesswoman, she no longer wants to be associated or affiliated with you. I don't see what the problem is. I don't see how come you all can't rationalize that. But these are the breaks. You learned your lesson. There'll be other opportunities. Trust. God will bless you again with someone that will take you further than possibly even Gian could have taken you. However, according to Justin Reese, we learned that Gian got more money than all the people down to the table put together that was at the dinner. I said, oh, Lord Jesus. However, Tamica tells Reagan that once again, I'm going to fuck up your party because I'm going to talk to her. And Reagan is like, can you at least wait until after the meal is served? Tamica's like, I don't know when I'm going to talk to her. Can we not? There is a wonderful adult Easter egg hunt. I need that kind of Easter egg hunt. Can I come to the party next time, Reagan? I know I'm talking about you, but you all right with me so far the rest of this season. Coming and calm down. I don't know. Maybe because you're coming in towards the end of your law school. I don't know. But that was pretty awesome. I liked it. Tamica, like, I done found exactly what I needed. She over in the corner sipping. They have croquette, I think it is. Jeff's so shady. Y'all need to pay attention to some of the stuff that Jeff be saying on the low. He said, you know, John with the ball on the ground trying to hit it with the stick. I know he's an athlete, but that ain't working out for him. It's just not working. I was like, it's not. He can't play cocaine. Throw it up in the air, maybe he could hit it. I don't know. By the way, I did enjoy those fascinators that Miss Tamica and Gian were sporting. They were fabulous. I want to host a tea now. By the way, Gian did agree with my statement about the fact that if you can't keep it PC, people will separate from you. It's just business, not personal. Also, another issue that was going around on Twitter is that for some reason, people seem to think that Gian potentially may want Barry. I just didn't catch that from her, considering how fast she exited stage and left when things went really left and wrong with the whole potential business arrangement. So, yeah. Okay. Now, Tamica may have waited until after dinner to confront Gian, but she could not wait to once again mess with poor little Kelsey's heart. So, I guess they had all these different rings and these little, I don't know if they were the candy rings or whatever, but she had one on her right hand. Tamica said, come here, Kelsey, let me put another one on. Where's your ring finger? And she goes, oh my God, that's so nice. She was like, will you marry me? And she was like, Kelsey was like, oh my God, Tamica just asked me to marry her. And then Justin's like, what's going on here? And Tamica was like, I did what you want. I was like, oh my God. And then Justin was like, that damn Tamica, I'm going to kill her. I was like, whoa, counselor, don't be making threats about killing somebody, because what if she do come up dead to the bed? Then we all going to be looking at you, Justin. Sweet little mama boy. Barry did try to talk to Gian himself on the side and was asking her what happened, because she done canceled her membership down to the gym too, honey. And basically she was saying, I heard that you said this word and I no longer want to be affiliated with you. He was like, but you weren't even there. You didn't hear it. It doesn't matter. The point is that you said it. Gian's a businesswoman. So Jeff gives a toast at the dinner. He says he's so happy because once again, it's just like a family affair for him. And here's to new beginnings, because he's really trying to get his mental together. Oh, but then Tamica. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Like, oh, my daughter has suffered in the school I put her in. Jesus. She has color problems and they can put her over her head. And I'm just like, we wouldn't have to have these tiers, Tamica, if one or two things would happen. Take her out to school, find her a more diverse school. Or two, as Susan suggested, we need to put her in more multicultural activities where there are other young people that look like her. I don't know if AKAs in New Orleans have it, but I know for sure once she gets to 13, she can join CashApp. That was the Alpha Kappa Alpha mentoring program for young women ages 13 to 18. So you should consider that. Rachel, who is Reagan's friend, a fellow NFL wife, or former NFL wife as far as her husband is retired, also shared that her kids are in a predominantly white school where her daughter is the only black child in the class, and she had to get real with them about their hair and everything. But in my mind, I was just like, why? Why should that even be an issue? Why should you already cause her hair trauma, as I'm going to refer to it? Because I suffered from it. My mother always talked so bad about my hair. Oh, it's so nappy. It's just, oh my God, this stuff is terrible. And that's why I was terrorized for years with the Jerry curl. So my question to Tamica and Rachel, is it really necessary for your children to attend these academic institutions? Are there not other options? More diverse private schools? Because in the long run, I don't know. Well, Tamica finally has her opportunity to go in on Gian. And Tamica wants to ask her, what happened? Why are you not talking to Barry? I thought y'all were friends. And Gian is like, first of all, y'all reckless as fuck. Every time something come up, usually it's because he's trying to defend you. On top of that, I think it's very unprofessional because I am a client. I was your husband's client, and why are you even talking to me about this? I got to side with Gian on this. Barry seems to think the reason why Tamica went after Gian is because he told her to be more engaged with the family and protecting the family, but he didn't necessarily mean for her to get involved with his business, per se. Either way, Tamica feels some type of way, and she goes, well, that's why I married you, you're not. And Gian was like, well, at least I had sense enough to know when my marriage was over and I got out. Damn, Gina! Or in this case, Gian. Either way, she leaves and she goes to say her goodbyes. She's like, Tamica is fucking crazy. She thinks that I'm wrong for what I did and da-da-da-da-da. I'm just like, here we go. She says, I'm an opportunist. And she did. She feels as though Gian is using John as an opportunity. She's a businesswoman. He's a great investment. I mean, anyone who has done artwork for the Obamas, come on now, that's a great investment. That's somebody you definitely want to connect with and work with. Justin was just like, that's Tamica, but I'll be happy to be your next opportunity. Maybe you can do some legal work for her. Tamica comes back and basically starts saying that Gian is crazy. I don't think Gian is crazy. I do think she needs to get a better hairstyle. All that money, you can't get a decent hairstyle. Get that. Either way, Tamica, you shot the shot and you got shot the fuck down. So, yeah. So, that's when we learned that this is the end of the road. I'm sad. I'm going to miss you guys. But hopefully I'll run into you on the streets of New Orleans when I'm down there for Mardi Gras 2019. I'm scared to death. I don't like large crowds at all, but I'm going to take a chance. But comment down below, y'all. Let's talk about this, educating our children in diverse environments, or educating our children in environments where they are the only one or few. A little specks of pepper in the salt. I think in the long run, it just hurts. But anyways, next week we see that Reagan might possibly be pregnant. Jeff is excited about the possibility of starting his own family, considering that his mother and father have betrayed and abandoned him. Bless his heart. And it's going to be interesting because this is John Moody's art part. Anywho, please subscribe to this channel. Help a diva out, honey. I need my subscribers. Help! And that's all I've got for Southern Charm, New Orleans. This has been Season 1, Episode 7. It's all about the honey bunny. I think I covered everything. It wasn't that much. It was just kind of more comical than anything. But I am concerned about these race relations and why you would have your child in a predominantly white school. And kids are now taught to say and do whatever the hell they want to do. I don't understand it.